Hello again everybody and welcome back to Boozetooz. Today I'm going to show you guys one of the coolest things in my Youtooz collection. And that is the official Austin Youtooz figure, which is signed by the man himself, the co-founder of Youtooz, Austin Litman. So without further ado, let's open this thing up. So I have been wanting to make a video on this thing for about 9 months now, and the day has finally arrived. So you might be asking how I got this to happen, and that is a very simple answer. I just asked him. I literally just asked him and he said yes. And that is because Austin is a fantastic guy. Now, a lot of people who are new in the Youtooz community may not know who Austin is. So let me give you guys a little bit of a background on him. Austin, or Austin Litman, is the co-founder of Youtooz, and he was the face of the company for the first 3 years, from the beginning all the way to the end of 2021. Basically up until he separated from the company. Now, for anybody confused, there are two Austins at Youtooz, or at least two that I know of. There's Austin Litman and Austin Long, and a lot of people actually get them confused because they have the same name. It's kind of understandable. But Austin Litman is one of the main reasons why I got into Youtooz in the first place. One of the things that I've always said that I love about Youtooz, and it's one of their best qualities, is that they care so much about their community. They actually care about their customers and they love interacting with them, which is just so rare in the world of companies and corporations, because a company is there to make money. That's their main and sole purpose, really. And so it is so rare that you get a company that actually cares about the people who buy their products. And Austin was a huge part of that. Back in the day, he was always active in the Youtooz community, whether it was on Discord, on Reddit, or on Twitter. He was always interacting with community members. Even today, after 2 years of being separated from the company, he still interacts with the Youtooz community. Literally a week ago, he tweeted happy birthday to me. The guy is just a fantastic person, and he is one of the big reasons, I think personally, that Youtooz got so big in the beginning. I mean, the reason why I got so into it, like I said before, is because of their care for the community, and he was a major part of that. So Austin, if you're watching, cheers to you, man, and thanks for all the support over the years. Now I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a backstory on the figure itself, because this guy has a pretty interesting story. So this guy dropped back in 2021, I think. It might have been 2020, but I'm pretty sure it was 2021, and there was only 500 of them available. Now, since Austin was such a big part of the Youtooz community back then, everybody was so hyped about this drop. Me included. I was so excited for this. And the drop day came and it sold out within 3 seconds. I mean, literally 3 seconds it was gone. I remember this personally because I was at work and I took 5 minutes off work so I could get on the site and purchase this figure before it sold out. I added this thing literally the second it turned 3 o'clock and went live, and it sold out while I was putting my payment info in. And I have that fast thing too where you just press a button. It sold out in that time. It was wild. Then it turned out that the drop was actually botted, and that's why it sold out so fast. Back then, Youtooz reselling was a huge thing. And so some people bought a bot to buy all the stock so they could resell it. Not to mention that all the proceeds of this figure went to charity. So it was just a fantastic moment. And then it was ruined by people who bought it the drop. So then Austin saw how many people in the community weren't able to get the figure and were kind of disappointed. So he decided to send out a tweet asking anybody who wanted the figure to send him a DM, and he would set up a custom order for them. And that was just such a great move, and it really stands out to me on one of the huge reasons why I think Youtooz really cares about their community. So fast forward to about 9 months ago, I messaged Austin and I asked him if I could send him my Austin figure for him to sign. And he responded saying yes, so I sent it off along with some Boozetooz stickers. And if you guys need any more proof showing that Austin really cares about this community, some of these stickers that I sent him were the Boozetooz 2023 campaign stickers, and he literally put them on his guitar and sent me pictures. That's so cool. I asked Austin to sign it in 3 different spots: on the front of the sleeve here, on the top of the box here, and on the top of the figure itself, so that any way I display it, we can always have a signature showing. And he happily obliged. What a guy. So without further ado, let's open this thing up and let's check it out for the first time. And when I said in the beginning of the video that this is one of my favorite items in my Youtooz collection, I was not lying. This thing is such a holy grail for me, it's not even funny. This thing has literally been sitting on my shelf on display ever since I got it. And there we have it. So here is the first signature right there on the front of the sleeve. Check that out. So freaking cool. I'll show you guys the rest of the sleeve here as well, because this was such a big moment in the Youtooz community and Youtooz history, really. As you can see, there's a bunch of different figures all alongside this box, and there's a big 100 in the back there because this was the 100th Youtooz figure. You know what? I don't know if it's the actual like 100th figure, but it's labeled number 100 in the general collection. But as you can see, we have the Motivational Lizard, we have J-Schlatt, we have Travs right there, we got Jacksepticeye, we got the Russian Badger, we got Mr. Beast, and then we got Lachlan and JonTron there as well. Man, this thing brings me back. I gotta say, I unboxed this thing like 3 years ago, bringing back some memories. Actually, when Austin made his new Twitter account, he actually used my thumbnail as his header art, which is really cool. But let's take the sleeve off and let's check out the figure. But first, let me show you guys the signature on the top of the box there. So here is the second signature right there. Very, very cool, dude. Check that thing out. That is so cool. Alrighty, I gotta be careful with this thing. So let's open this thing up. Wow. Oh, no way. I didn't even see that. I've opened this thing up before, but I did not see that. Look at that. He drew a little heart on top of the heart dead meme heart. Very, very cool. That's awesome. That is such a cool little touch. And now, let's take the figure out and let's check out the signature on the top of the Austin figure. Also, let me show you guys the back of the box here, this side here. It's just so freaking cool. This is my favorite box art of all time. It just brings back so many good memories of the early days of Youtooz. Alright, let's take the box and the sleeve in the back here. And here is the official Austin figure signed by the man himself. And there it is. That is so freaking cool. I love how he signed it on the front of the top of the head there too, so that when it's displaying right there, you can see it perfectly. That is so freaking cool. So there is the third signature right there, right on the top of the dead meme head. Very, very cool. And if you're wondering why the Austin figure is a dead meme, it's because dead meme was his thing. Austin Litman is the king of the dead memes. But check that out, dude. That is so freaking cool. So far, I've been displaying it inside the box, but now I'm thinking that I can actually display it with all three signatures if I display it like this. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let me pull it up closer here. And check that out. That is so freaking cool. So there we have it. One of the coolest items in my Youtooz collection. Might actually be the coolest. Actually, wait a minute. As much as I love this thing, I'm gonna have to say my own figure is the coolest. I mean, how can I not? It's so freaking cool. But this is a very, very close second. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments. It's been very hard to keep this thing a secret because it's just so freaking cool. I want to give one more huge thank you to Austin for doing this. I know it might have been a bit of a struggle considering he lives in Canada, I live in the US, so it was a bit of a shipping cost. I actually I wanted to pay for shipping both ways, but he declined. Another reason why he is a great dude. So there we go, the coolest thing in my Youtooz collection besides my own figure. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button, comment something down below, and subscribe for more Youtooz content that you literally cannot get anywhere else. This is the only signed Austin Youtooz figure on YouTube. Personally, I think you should hit the sub button for that. And that is all I have for you guys for today. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.